We are back. That's right. We are back. This is, yes, the Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus podcast show. That's right. Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus podcast show. And this is show number 6. Show number 6. We are still here. We're still grooving. We still moving forward with all the issues related to race and ethnic relations on campus podcast show. And this is show number 6. And it's entitled Reparations 2. That's right. Reparations 2. We had one on show number 5 where we discuss the issues of during this summer 2019, the U.S. Congress was holding hearings on reparations. And I did a complete show on it just to talk about the basis of reparations, just to define it. And the reason why I brought it up is because I mentioned it in my 2010 book, Cultural Rights Movement, and now it's finally hit the national news in 2019. And wow. I just framing things out because it's a part of a discussion. And now it's actually happening in the world. Wow. And boy, that was a bombshell of a show. I received so much very nice feedback. I'll just say very nice feedback. And I'll leave it as at that point. Very nice feedback. I love feedback. And that's the reason I do these shows. Just to share information, not to cause people to get all out of whack, but just to discuss the issues, frame it out, and you can go ahead and further discuss it with your family and friends. And of course, I try to do these things to enlighten others who decide to listen to these podcast shows. And you don't have to listen to these podcast shows, by the way. Hello, this is Dr. B, and it's related to, again, my book, 2018 Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus. You can listen to us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Podbean. Yes, Podbean. Thank you, Podbean. Shout out, Spotify, YouTube. Yes, we are also on YouTube and all different platforms, as well as Facebook, Instagram. So again, this is podcast show, Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus, show number 6, reparations number 2. And I'm really not going to go too much into reparations, but it relates to the topics in my current book, as I said, Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus. And and I hope you pick up the book, by the way, because it's a teaching book. It's a book that I use in my class on race and ethnic relations, and my college students really love it, by the way. It gives them the opportunity to discuss issues that a lot of folks are uncomfortable of discussing, but I bring it to the platform so they can discuss it, so they can provide some intellectual discussion, not a shouting match. Intellectual. Now here's the difference. Intellectual, academic, professional debate. That's what's needed in 2019 and 2020 and beyond. Somehow we got away from intellectual, academic, professional debate in our society and even on college campuses. So I even have a chapter in my book, Race and Ethnic Relations on campus, understanding, empowerment, and solutions for college students, because college students really need this opportunity to discuss, analyze, professionally debate, and arrive at their own conclusion in a very comfortable yet challenging way. And in my book, in chapter 11, by the way, I bring up various controversial race relations topics to discuss and debate. And let me just give you what I say, a little bit of the chapter. Race relations continues to be a very challenging topic to address, discuss, evaluate, understand, and solve. There are usually a wide range of opinions on race relations issues, which leads many to avoid the topic. This is one of the most unfortunate aspects of raising discussions of race relations. This issue tends to be highly polarizing, politically charged, so race relations remains a topic that requires serious, frank, honest discussion, and most importantly, respectful debate. One of the foundations of academia and advantages of attending college is to provide students with a professional and intellectual setting for debate. Debating allows students of differing opinions to express verbally or written how they feel about a particular issue and gain an understanding of why someone else believes otherwise. Thus, it is healthy, empowering, and mind expanding to debate. It is healthy. That's right. It is healthy to challenge the status quo. It is healthy to highlight the opinions of the underserved, underprivileged, minority, disabled, underrepresented, and persons of color. In essence, debating allows all individuals an opportunity to express their opinions and defend those opinions. So, I in this chapter I provide some examples of debatable discussion and debatable topics. Let me just give you the ones that I've mentioned in my book. Number one, not number one, but several examples. For example, removal of all Confederate depictions on college campuses, status, names, and flags. That was a big controversy, debating issue. Another one, protesting during the national anthem at college sporting events. That was another big debating issue among my college students. Another one, protesting a top college administrator's office over a race relations issue. Another one, making new immigrant college students assimilate to American cultural standards. Another one, limiting the number of specific racial and ethnic student organizations on campus. Another one, allowing controversial local or national personalities, scholars, or celebrities to speak on college campuses. Another, I'm going to get back to that one. Another one, protesting the U.S. President, Donald Trump. Another one, continuing affirmative action policies and programs for underserved and underrepresented college students. Another one, discontinuing specific and separate minority-focused programs on college campuses. And finally, allowing college students to carry a firearm. So these were some of the topics that I brought up in this chapter. And I provided a pro and con, as well as potential solution to the major controversial issue. That's right, a pro, a con, and then potential solution. See, that's what we do in academia. Like I said, it's healthy to debate these issues. It's healthy to provide an opinion, pro, for, or against, con. And then guess what we do in academia? What we're supposed to do. Hello. Oh, yeah, I need this phrase. What we're supposed to do in academia. Supposed to develop and come up with potential solutions. We're supposed to bring people together. Hello. Did you hear that? We're supposed to bring people together in academia. That is our role. That has always been my role in academia. For 30-some years of teaching in academia and in higher education, always bringing people together, coming up with potential solutions, not allowing people just to be on the pro and the con and debate, argue, shout, get mad at each other. We're in academia. We are in college and university. We can have lively discussions, but by the end of the class period and the day, we conduct ourselves professionally and attempt to come up with solutions. That's the difference, folks. That's the difference from what I do in this podcast show, what I do in my college courses, what I have done in academia. Always providing an opportunity for voices to be heard, but also other voices to be heard that gets overlooked or overshadowed, not heard. Give them the platform and then provide some solutions. And that's what I do in chapter 11. And I do it in my classes again and again and again. And it's such an enriching, healthy, fruitful, productive exercise, class, lecture, because the students realize that they needed to hear another opinion, the other side, after they brought up their opinion and expressed it professionally. And then when they hear the other side, they start to recognize there could be another opinion, but also another solution. Once you hear it professionally, keep yourself calm and have a professional discussion about it. That's what it's all about. So it's okay to bring up controversial topics, as I just mentioned in my book, and as the last show, and this show is entitled Reparations II. It's okay to bring up these topics and talk about them intellectually, academically, professionally, and come up with solutions. That's what this entire podcast and web podcast show is all about. Race and ethnic relations on campus, coming up with some solutions. I frame it out. I provide some basic definitions, some basic discussions, some foundation to so many issues. And boy, do we have some very special issues that just came out this summer. And that's going to lead us to our next show, show number 7. Hint, hint, hint. Show number 7. Hint, hint, hint. That has just blown up on the national agenda. Hint, hint. And show number 7, I'm not even going to give you this title, but please listen to show number 7. But this is show number 6, and I wanted this to continue in a very professional way and recognize that it's okay to have varying opinions, but it's also a teachable moment for all of us, no matter what your age is. Young, middle age, elderly, we all can learn from each other. There's no sense to being a shouting match. There's no sense of pointing fingers all the time. This show is to hear everyone out. As many opinions as there are. And believe me, I don't agree with everyone out there. And sometimes I listen to myself. I don't even agree with what I said from a previous show. Because I get new information, a new way to look at it. And then I come up with a different solution, a different take on things. So it's very healthy to constantly get engagement, interaction, opinions from others. And it's important to be heard by others. But when people want to not listen to your issue, that tells you a lot as well. I've had that happen to me over the years in academia. Who just don't want to hear my opinions. So that's another reason why I'm doing these podcast show. Yes, it's a free-flowing podcast show. And again, I just try to provide another opportunity, another outlet from my scholarly activities, teaching activities, to more of a general audience. And that's the reason why I'm truly doing these set of podcast shows, Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus, as well as I got my other podcast show, the Ethnic Health Disparities podcast show, which is primarily on health issues, medical issues concerning ethnic health and health disparity populations. So, and again, both shows need further discussion for the general audience, and that's the reason why I do these shows. Okay, so again, please, if you want to email me, that's fine. If you want to, please do email me at ejb678@gmail.com. That's right. Download my podcast, and please start from show number 1 of Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus. Start with show number 1 and go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just don't pull up one particular show. This topic. Go through the entire podcast selection. Please subscribe to podcast show, my Race and Ethnic Relations on Campus show. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. Because, again, these shows are very important because there's always new topics, hot button topics that come up. And guess what the hot button topic is? It's getting into political season now. National politics are taking the scene, taking over during this summer of July. And that leads us to show number 7. Show number 7. Wow. It just blew up. It just blew up. And show number 7 will be entitled Send Her Home. Wow. Can you believe it? So that's a little tag. But again, this is show number 6, Reparations II. My name is Dr. B. Having fun. Please keep it professional. Keep it fun. I hope you listen. I hope you learn. And let's continue the dialogue to develop new solutions for all of us. That's right, for all of us. Thank you very much. This is Dr. B. Peace out. See ya.